So, alright, hi Sandapu. So glad you're here. Are you doing your, like homework or are you literally at school right now? Just have to make my reference pop up. Alright, here it is. Okay, where do I even start? To auto host, that's so nice. Even if the guys aren't here right now, I would like to say thank you to Percolated and Silicon Bleach for putting me in their auto host list. Very kind of them. Oh, okay. Let me know if I can help you. And hello Crisco, how are you today? Thank you for the auto host. So Crisco, last night, you're there, okay. Last night I had to I had to work some more on the background, you know. It was a bit frustrating to me, and I think I brought it to like an acceptable thing. So I'm leaving the whole background as it is for now, and I will be working on your dog today. That's my big goal, and I will fill in the rest of the areas later. The thing is, before I can really start with the dog, I need to have the immediate background, because the dog is quite bright in his fur, and in case for me to shade it right, I need everything else to be done right outside of him. So, as you guys can see, I am not working with 100% watercolor. I'm using also these, my Inktense ink pencils from Derwent. I'm not even trying to advertise them here. They are awesome though. They have a very high like pigment depth to them, which means you can use only very little of the pencil itself and it will still have a massive impact as soon as you wet it. Hi Nightwake, thank you so much for the host. How are you today? And Crisco, how are you? I don't know if you heard the first time. And Lillian is there as well. That's so awesome, guys. Hey Lillian, how are you? I am fine as well. As you can probably tell from my mood, everything is alright. And I'm looking forward to getting on with your picture. Ah, alright. Shouldn't you do airbrush? I'm not very experienced with that, so tell me if I'm wrong. But shouldn't the airbrush be done in, like, not your bedroom because of the air circulation you need? Are you moving, Nightwake? So Lillian, I hope you can relax a bit here and regain some of your energy, probably. And let me know if you have any questions, Lillian. I'm happy to help. Oh, to the rest of you as well, of course. You can also ask questions. You only use it to paint fishing lures. Alright. I didn't even know you were fishing. Do you like fish only as a hobby, or do you also eat the fish, or do you like throw them away again after you have caught them? I'm actually living in some kind of like hobby fisher paradise right here. We have a lot of fish right outside my door, and a lot of fishes from come here to this village to fish because we have so many. They once caught like a 2 meter and 10 carp one village away in the same river, which is pretty big. What? Nightwake, where do you live? Aragama, hi, hello to you as well. How are you today? Awesome Million, tea is always good. What kind of tea are you drinking? Ah, okay. Ah, alright, Sanapu. And Diddy is here again. Hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're alright. So, let me have a look. So, usually when you do like bigger watercolors, where you have to wash out your brushes a lot, just a tiny pro tip if you want, you use 2 kinds of water for your painting. 2 glasses basically, one for cleaning the brush and one for picking up clean water. I sometimes like use both for cleaning, and then it's like useless to have 2, but that's usually the idea of having 2 cups of water when you do watercolor. Hey Ashley, how are you? I have never been there. I haven't even been to like the United States at all. I would like to one day. But I admit I wouldn't go to Idaho. Thank you, Didi. So kind of you. I haven't even like ranted about it today because I'm only streaming like for a few minutes. But landscape painting, I don't have like any experience in that. So I'm having kind of a hard time doing it. I'm still learning. But I loved like the reference picture Crisco sent me so much that I decided to go with it despite my inexperience. Oh, Exes, you want to see the bay. Also, hello to you. How are you? So here is Bay Area Kid 21. It's probably the last time you are going to be able to see it because I'm going to send it to him, which means the picture will be gone after today. I hope you enjoy it. For those who like wonder what kind of technique this is, I can quickly show you, like from the shimmer it has, the shine I mean. It's a paper pyrography, which means I use my wood burner on paper and in very, very small detail drew everything down. So that's Bay. Hope you like. Access, you don't need to screenshot it. You can also scroll down and see like the finished picture below the stream. Just click on it and you get to a DeviantArt link where you can find it in a like acceptable resolution. Thank you. Thanks for modding. I didn't even see what he wrote. I'm doing fine as well, thank you, Axis. Also, I wanted to say to you, Crisco, I'm very, very glad I modded you. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you for that. Sandra, pick it up slowly, don't expect too much from yourself, like in the first days, and just do it every day to get like your drawing strength back. If you ran for like every day for 3 years and then you stop for 5 and you pick up running again, you can't expect yourself to run a marathon immediately. Be patient with yourself and you will be there in no time. Like I type mod and you're a mod. I have like enough people already for such a small stream. People have already been joking that all the chat is mods. So, but I will definitely think of you if you're like interested, if I feel like we need more strength to our team. Hey Solemn King, hey, thank you so much for stopping by before school. I hope like you get there on time and I'm not keeping you here. Axis. Whom do you mod out of interest just? Strawberry, early Earl Grey forest fruit. Ah. I don't know. Ah, I know what chamomile is, I think. I like that as well. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Someone trusts you and makes you mod. Now for the second layer of the stone here, or the boulder. So as you guys can probably see, here is a dog. Yesterday it wasn't even visible, which caused a bit of confusion. It's a Pomerian, if I remember correctly. I just see that my hair is annoying because it gets in front of the camera. Axis, I have you in mind. If for right now we are alright. I also have like a head mod who's always around, who helps me with everything. Because like when I modded all these people, I was I thought to myself afterwards, oh, I hope I didn't make a mistake by modding so many people. So I'm waiting how this works out. I'm still very inexperienced with Twitch, as you know. I think I'm just here for like 2 months and my channel is still so small. Just wondering why I didn't hear any music. The thing is, I like offer my mods to get their pictures done, like as a reward for helping me out, and I still have to do so many paintings to do. My hair is still in the way. I hope not. It's too long. I need a haircut. really don't want to get painted. I mean, I'm not painting Crisco right now. I'm just painting his dog, but I will do a proper portrait of him as well. You could also choose a loved one. Remind me again in a month. Ah, indigo is missing. Because I really don't want to overdo it right now. Too cringy? You find it cringy to be painted? For yourself? Or do you think like in general? Don't be. Everyone's different, and a few people enjoy being painted, I think. I was painted myself this year by the awesome Silicon Bleach. Or if you know him by the name of Coco. Yeah, definitely Lillian. Why? Why would you think you would get banned for like using normal language? No worries. My hair was how? Yeah, okay. I try usually when I paint and the camera is not there. I'm constantly like moving my head closer and closer to the picture. Depends. I think there are people who might get offended by it, but then again, there are always people getting offended by everything, so I try my best not to get offended by like anything. Axis, where are you from again? Did you read that earlier? Ah, Singapore. All right. I just wondered. Thanks for letting me know. You don't need to talk to my nightbot. He doesn't necessarily hear you. Did I like homework when I was younger? That's a complicated question, because I am like a nerd, if you want to. Not like being a smart nerd or anything, but I always did my homework. Maybe dutiful is like the better word for that. But only because I did it every day. It doesn't mean that I liked it, I guess. I liked some homework, like when we had art homework. I would get crazy into that. Alright, Crisco. I hope you get on what's with your project. And yeah, I shout your name if I need you. Also, if you have like any impulses for me on your painting, just let me know. Any critique, I will try to do my best to adjust it to the way you like. So you actually like homework. Alright, Exes. Have fun doing your homework. Okay, next area I will be doing is this. I'll just finish this, but I just noticed that it needs a bit more yellows. It's okay if this area like shines. It's not like directly close to the dog, so and to everyone who may be here for the first time, please let me remind you that you can ask questions anytime you like, and I'll do my best to answer that. Right. I'm using usual watercolor paper, 300 grams per square meter. It's rather smooth. It doesn't have any like deep tooth to it, so I can work with these without creating too much texture. Ashley, did you do anything lately? I mean, yeah, you are amazing. In my opinion, you don't have to share that if you don't want to. Also, have you yourself ever worked with watercolor pencils? I have no clue if that's hot press or cold press. It was like on sale, so I bought this thing. The nice thing about this is that it's pre-stretched, so I can work from it directly without stretching it basically. Although I usually do that. It's only this time that base picture was still on my piece of wood, so I couldn't use that. Alright, next thing will be a tiny bit of forest right here. Also, I wanted to bring in some lights here. Oh, you have a cold. I hope you are like better in time for Christmas, so you can see your family and all. Ah, here it is. Felt green, just the color I was looking for. Do you have any questions, like specific questions I can help you with these pencils? And some iron green. That's so nice that you feel better right now. Colds can be so annoying. Yes, have a close look. Ashley, see how vaguely I did everything? Like it's less than a scribble I used. I just put the colors next to each other, left some room, and now I'm taking this brush. It's a rather fine brush, a flat one, so I can use it at different angles. Right. And I'm using that now to mix everything. I should add though that these are very easily soluble, the ones I'm using. I know the ones from Faber-Castell, for example, they are just as soluble, but they are less intense, which means you need more of the same pigment to get, need to get more lines down to get the same color depth. All right. But that's totally alright because I don't need to create leaf by leaf in this. I just need the impression of a forest in the background, which means I don't have to be accurate. It's even like a good thing that I'm not too accurate because it doesn't take attention away from the dog later. So let's just finish this and I can show that again on close up. So now you see that this area has been created. And while the area is still wet, I can now pick up my favorite shading color. As you probably all already know, it's indigo. And give the shadows a bit more punch. I should really do like portraits. Also, Ashley, do you have like any ideas what I could do for Christmas? As a Christmas episode, so to say. And I think I need even more iron green in the background before I apply more indigo, so the depth is like more. Ashley, what brand do you use for your water-soluble pencils? And especially here, it's very important to create shadows right around the dog so it will stand out more. Okay, I'm a bit happier now with the result. And I can pick up some more indigo and finally go ahead with it. But let me read first. Oh, glad it helps you. Yeah, that could be. If you did too much color like right away instead of layering it, you can lose control very easily. It looks like a dragon. The dog, yeah, Crisco, it's Crisco's dog. The name is Roni, and he says he looks like a lion. And I totally agree. He sits there in the reference as if he owns the land, like the Lion King. Yeah, I had a guy yesterday who skipped through my DeviantArt portfolio once, like completely back, all the way back to 2012 when I was doing World of Warcraft fan art, you know. And he kind of wished for a Draenei in a bikini as a holiday special. Another thing that can help you greatly is always to have like a spare piece of paper next to your color palette, so you can make the excess color leave. Basically, I don't know how to express that better. And you may have noticed how I started with the lights in this, so they can shine through, although they are covered for the most part right now. Everything is alright in this, because I don't need everything to be like I already told that. I don't need to tell that again. Tiny bit of... Alright. You're using Prismacolor. I think I used them as well and I was a bit disappointed. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I think the pigment depth was not high enough for the price. Alright, next area. Okay, here is a hard part. You tried making a paper palette. What is that? Can I'm using, I can even show you like the box thingy. I'm using these Inktense by Derwent, and these are the colors that are inside this box. I spent €50, I think, for all of these colors, and they are really good. You don't need a lot of them. They will probably last forever until I have used them up. I think I will never use them up. Okay, here's a dark thing. Here is another dark thing. Dark area. Just need to have a close look at all of the picture. Here are some, maybe I'll work them out. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If I had at least some leaves that would be clearly recognizable as leaves. I should do a Santa. I don't know, I'm not like into Santa as much. It's probably a German thing, I don't know, because we, like when we kids in Germany pray to get good presents, we address not Santa but the Christkind, which is basically Jesus. It's probably a cultural thing. I think I should probably do this bush first. Okay, let me move everything. So you can see. Okay, I didn't do enough yellows here. There need to be a lot more yellows. Happy little yellows if you want. I don't know how this shrub is called in English. I know what it is in German. It's a Ginster. That was a bit much, but it will probably vanish later. Okay. Ah, okay, I know what you mean. Thank you for explaining. I do that as well when I get new colors. I test them out on different materials, just to get a feeling for them and to know what to expect. Yeah, sometimes you apply too much pigment and can't really help it. That's when you use this technique. You can also use it in faces very efficiently to get good blendings, basically. Ah, no, I need to water it first to blend the yellow into the paper. It will stick more then. I think in the end I will apply another layer of yellow to this area just to make the ginster shine. Random phone numbers. Thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. Please let me know if there are any questions. They are very soft, so they don't scratch. They I don't know. They have a pleasant sound, I think. Oh, 16. I don't speak your language, obviously, or I would answer. Please speak English or German if you want me to understand you. Alright. Alright. Oh, I forgot a tiny bit of rock there. Ah, Mandarin. Do you speak that language by any chance, Access? What did he say? Larry B, hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your time here. Please let me know if you have any questions. Yes, basically watercolor pencils, Larry. In reality, though, there are ink pigments in there, not watercolor pigments, so they are a bit more intense. They are indeed called ink tans. No worries, Access, no worries. Thank you so much for following, Larry. I hope you enjoy your time here. Just to remind you again, you can ask if you have questions. I'm always happy to teach a bit and tell you about my process. Is anything so wet I can't lift it? Here, you can see right in front of me how big this is. It's not that big. I think it's, what was the size? 48 centimeters times 34, I think. No, it was 37. So very odd format, but yeah. I like this paper. It's good paper. Not the best, obviously, but it's still good paper. Larry, where do you come from, if you don't mind me asking? Yep, I did that, Larry. Oh, another Californian fella. So, are you still awake or awake again? Ah, all right. I hope you're alright, Lillian. But I think it's pretty, aren't you from Denmark, Lillian? So you're like in the same time zone as me, which means you have like 2 p.m. I could never sleep at that time. Ah, that's why I'm not seeing my indigo. Ashley, are you gonna stream again next year when you're well again? Hey Amanda, how are you? Yes, I finished the last picture. I can show it to you if you like, in live. It came out quite well, I have to admit that, but it took me too long to achieve the right effects. Okay. Give me a second, Amanda. Ah. It wasn't in the cupboard. This is Bay Area Kid 21 and his pyrography. I hope you enjoyed that thing, that drawing. Okay. On the other hand, I can leave it here for a second because I need a 2-minute break, if you know what I mean. I will be right back, guys. Don't worry, I will hurry. Oh, music is out. Oh, not quite. Alright. What is pyrography? Pyrography is drawing with heat, which means you get yourself a wood burner and yeah, plug it in and set the right degree and then start burning. What do you mean? I remembered his full name. You mean Bass? Ah, such harmony access. Sendepu. I will need requests in the future as well. I'm pretty full right now. Usually I don't charge anything for requests. Listing a request with me means like you give me your picture, I have a look at it, see if I can work with it, and then do what I want with it. If you want to list a commission in a special technique where you decide what I do, I would have to think about how much I take. No, you can't. That's the hard thing with pyrography, really, that you can't make mistakes. And you have to be sure about what you are gonna do. Alright. Felt green is the next. I lately did a few, like the thing you saw, Larry, was a paper pyrography, which means a pyrography on paper, basically. Usually you do these on wood. You have a much higher range of contrast on wood, as you can see. It's also easier to burn. This is a creature of myself, which I Paint Creatures has drawn. He has sent me the picture and I have like traced it onto this piece of wood and rendered it myself. How I see everything would be correct. Alright. Thank you. I'm thanking you in the name of I Paint Creatures, who would have said thank you as well. I hang around a lot in his stream. Larry, what do you do? Are you a creative person as well? You make too many mistakes. By the way, let's give Amanda a shout out. She's amazing. She does porcelain dolls and paints them afterwards. I had a look at her website. I'm stupid. So many typos. All right. So guys, follow Amanda if you are into sculpting art. She's really, really good. Another person who's really good, but kind of sells herself undervalue right now is, goddammit, Ashley. She's not streaming right now, but she will be soon. So give her a follow if you want to see an amazing portraiture artist soon. She's really, really good. I just noticed that you guys can see what I do right now. Awesome, Amanda. You know, you can show it here if you want and see maybe there are any people out there who like your hobby as well. Or your job even, I don't know. No problem, Ashley. You're amazing and I hope you get a few followers. Oh, I think I have forgotten to read a message. Give me a second. Larry does watercolor and streams sometimes, and you play the cello. That's so amazing. Out of all the classical instruments, the cello is probably my favorite. Oh, that is cool. Very cool, Amanda. So far I hadn't seen any of these dolls. Ball jointed dolls. So cool. You do an amazing job. Hey Kuro! I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Yeah, Larry, I kinda very badly play the bass and like not the big bass, an upright bass, a usual like electric bass. So I think the cello is like the classical equivalent of that, if you know what I mean, and if I even use the right words. Larry, as I said, I'm very bad. I'm practicing mainly, so I can't even say like rock would be the most concrete answer there. Larry, you of course can also like show me what you do if you like. What, Kuro? That's weird. Awesome stuff. I like the one with the cello head. That looks cool. The dragon is also nice. Good stuff. Oh, I like the last one. The Rhapsody in Blue. That one is cool. Thanks for sharing. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Barry, I followed you. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Kuro, I personally wouldn't know what to make out of that situation. I hope your mother appreciates it. No props. Maybe I can catch you sometime. Do you stream more like your artwork or your music? Pooh Bates. That's so cute somehow. They look even very good. I'm actually surprised. That's so funny. You put a lot of work into these. These are so amazing. It's weird. Cool stuff. Alright, maybe I can catch you sometime. If you're like online at the same time and I'm not streaming. Hello, Lucas. Let me know if you only speak German. Because I'm trying to keep everything as English as possible. I was really surprised. You could probably tell from my face, Sandapu, how surprised I was, how much like work you put into that and how professionally everything looked. Alright, Lucas. Yeah, he does. He uses airbrush in case he will read it anyway. Larry, I am using the microphone that is within my webcam. It's a Logitech C920 HD or something. So that mic. Small letters, please correct me if I said the wrong model number. Yeah, totally. You can. I'm impressed with it as well, with the whole camera, actually. Does a very good job with very little maintenance, which is ideal for technically inept people like me. Ah, alright. I'm not supposed to do that. Leaving everything lie around. Hey Razordawn, how are you? Believe me, I like the sounds as well. On other people's stream. Larry, I don't know why I own mainly colorless clothes. Almost correct, Larry. Grey is a non-color. Black, white and grays are not counted as actual colors, but as non-colors. I have been corrected on that on stream myself, so ah. That makes sense, Sanapu, about the thicker paint. Larry, it's just because I have been corrected on calling black a color multiple times already here. Burnt sienna and French ultramarine gives a grey, probably a lovely grey. Hey, I Paint Creatures! Thank you so much for the raid! Everyone say welcome to the raiders, to the creature clan, joining us here. Hello creatures, how are you? So awesome of you to come around. I hope you enjoy your time here, and please let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, love Creature Raid. Hello fellas, how are you today? And hello IPC. It's so nice that you are all here. B Kingpin, hey, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you so much, Lady Nighthawk. I'm and thank you for the shout out, Crisco. Changeling Chain, thank you so much for being here, and welcome everybody again. Thank you so much for the host. Yes, so much love. So, just to give you guys a heads up to everyone who has just arrived, this is after a reference picture from Chris Coe himself. And thank you so much for the host, Sam. So kind of you people. Thank you so much for joining me. This is gonna be awesome. Guys, wanna see the creature I Paint Creatures has painted over my name before he even knew how I looked like? Because I have partially rendered that. And Lady Nighthawks, thank you so much for another host. Thank you so much. I hope you feel welcome here. You type /host and then the name of the person you want to host, as you see it in like the address thingy of Twitch. Like in your channel, it doesn't help if you tip it in my chat. Like, guys, in case you don't know the pale sienna creature yet, this is the pale sienna creature. Partially rendered already with wood burning, and yeah, you probably already recognize the style. It's definitely I Paint Creatures creature. You're so awesome, guys. Okay, let's get onward. So, this is after Chris Coe's reference. Here is his dog, Roni, a Pomeranian dog. And he sits there like a lion, as if he owns the land. And he looks into like the sunset. Thank you so much, Amanda. You're so kind. Yeah, do so, Lady Nighthawk. I usually write before I go online. I didn't do it today because like it was more of a spontaneous thing. Thank you so much, Sam. If any of you guys have any like critique for me, please let me know. Critique is always heeded and taken, if I can. And I am rather inexperienced with landscape painting. So this is not like the very, very best I could do with landscape. I'm just getting used to it right now. Inside the gigantic bottle of stuff is only water. No reason to get like envious or anything. Thank you so much for another host, Larry. So kind of you. I have so many awesome people here. So I hope everyone feels welcome here. Alright, that should be enough. Almost. So I'm using not only usual watercolor, I am using ink pencils. Inktense pencils by Derwent. It's a British company, if I collect correctly. They are amazing. They have a huge pigment depth and make it very easy to portion them. I personally like them better than the Prismacolor, where you have to apply a lot more pigment to the paper. These will probably last forever because you don't need very much to make them work. All right. Oh, I should show some of the work. So So you have already seen, like, let me get that headphone off. Chainmail, you do chainmail. Would you like to post something? Like... So here is another paper burn, which I did on cardboard from IKEA and shaded afterwards with chalk. So another paper burn. Also, here is Bay Area Kid 21, as you know him from your stream. This is another paper burn on watercolor paper. Here we have an oil painting I did a few streams ago on wood, and you can still see the wood grain, which makes me particularly proud because that was the whole sense of doing this picture. I still wanted the wood grain to show. All right. So here's another oil, this time with a palette knife. Oh, sorry. I need to like have my hand here. So this is a completely different technique that I haven't really mastered, just so you know. I may do one of these soon to get a bit more practice again. All right. Okay, let me show you 4 more pictures and then we are done with the showcase. These are charcoal and watercolor, which is a technique I like very, very much. Here is a girl, a Belle from Disney basically, and another one, which I think she's my favorite out of this series. And just to show you one more thing, because I'm very much into traditional oil painting. Directly from a wall, you can see this is kind of big. So yeah, let's put it below the camera. This is the reason, by the way, why I don't do this kind of oil paintings on stream. It has too much shine and the cameras don't pick it up correctly. So I am going to put this on my wall again. Thank you, Larry, and thank you, kind people, for all the compliments. I I'm so excited you are here, guys. You won't believe it. So much love. Sienna, Vicky, Bewicked, and yeah, I looked at Larry B. He's awesome. So I would very much like to see Larry do like cello stuff. Also, I need my headphones back. Yes, they are. There are. Alright. Vicky, I'm gonna follow you now. Because I trust IPC's advice that you are awesome. And I'm already following Larry, so... Goodbye, Lady Nighthawk. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you around sometime. Thank you, Razor Dawn. Larry B, let the streamers, like... I got my cam only because all these people were so kind to support me. Or I would still have the crappy sound and the crappy camera from my old Microsoft webcam. Alright, Sam. What are you having? I'm a bit hungry myself. Oh my god! Changeling chain, that's so adorable. It's aluminium though, right? Because it looks so light and your cat doesn't mind at all being put in like that. Thank you so much for the follow, Changeling. That's so cool. Awesome stuff. I probably want to. Changeling, I followed you. Because painting your cat will actually be like pretty awesome if I can do that one day. Okay. Hey Inner Vision, how are you today? It's crazy right now. I can't even read the chat fast enough. It's so adorable, really. Your cat seems to be quite the buddy that she does that. I think my cat would be like deeply offended by me if I did put a chainmail onto her. Crazy stuff. So we have a person here who makes amazing like fishing lures, and a chainmail artist, and all the other amazing people here. Blows my mind what kind of people hang out in Twitch. Creative. Yeah, That's the idea, Razor Dawn. I would do an oil picture of that, I think, with the charcoal underpainting in like a baroque technique. All right. So my goal right now is to color all the area around the dog so I can finally start with the dog. I need to make the background first. Also, I will have overlaps here, a few more, but I will only include them after the dog is finished. So all right. Yeah, Larry, that's the problem of this piece, that I have to wait so long till I can get to the dog. But I should probably do one thing first. Use my felt green and include some more leaves. All right. Some sun yellow to round it off. All right. And this water. Yeah, extremely important. I don't want to mess him up. It's such a cool dog. I wouldn't want to mess him up by rushing stuff. So I take my time, do all the surroundings like that. And now I even have some leaves in the background to give like a tiny bit more detail here. Yes, I have. This is masking fluid. As a watercolor person yourself, you must have recognized that right away. Yeah, I have noticed changeling chain when suddenly people I already knew refollowed me because they had to. Yeah, me too. Me too, small letters. This looks kind of weird, but it's alright. I can still redefine it later with indigo. Just wanted to give the leaves a bit more punch. Alright. It scares you, Larry. Why? Why does it scare you? I mean, it's there to make your job kinda easier. So right behind the dog is a big border, which I'm trying to work out right now. So it all looks like very sketchy at the beginning when I'm starting to use these pencils, but they react so well with the water that I don't even have to be very like super accurate or anything, because they will wash out anyway. Yeah, Larry, many have that problem, being attacked by a wild masking fluid. It's certainly a very traumatizing experience. Raise it on you're all like right about being afraid of this evil masking tape. Yes, Larry, do a test sheet and see how your masking tape works with different kinds of paper. Also, while you're at it, if you ever use salt in your pictures, you should make sure that your masking fluid reacts well with the salt and water. Because mine doesn't react too well with salt. It will make the color soak below the masking fluid, so it won't be completely white. Inner Vision Art is asking if this dog is lost. No, he isn't. It's Crisco's dog. It's Roni. Roni is sitting there because he actually owns all the land. This beautiful area, by the way, is in Bulgaria, in case anyone wondered. Hopefully, Larry, I will get to the dog soon and you will see that it usually shouldn't leave any spots. Larry, that's actually I Paint Creatures cat. He sent me a huge amount of references I could work with, and I decided to make her a mythical creature somehow. And because I thought cats are like the most dualistic creatures ever, I gave her 2 hats. You're a wonderful panda as well, Razor Dawn. We're looking forward to having you back. So, anyone in chat who's doing anything creative right now? I, for my part, after scratching out the area with the color bark, I am going to scribble some willow all over it. Just so the colors can merge with one another. And I don't have this monochrome brown everywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna wash this for the first time and then after the second time. Strike anything I say, my brain is kind of fuzzy. Do you guys see how thick the pigment is in these? Like, I'll hold it closer to the cam so you can see the difference between a wet area and a dry area. So these pencils are amazing. I would actually recommend them, like, because they are good value as well. IPC, are you still there? Because I would be very interested, like, in a critique from you or any other person who likes to critique. Reason for that is that I'm like a tiny bit insecure about what landscape paintings, because I don't do them often, or rather never. This is like the second landscape painting I did all year, and it's end of December, so you know how experienced I am. Yeah, you could say they are ink tans. That's their name, by the way. It's not. I didn't think of that pun myself. And Larry, yeah, they get very, very dark. That is what I mean with the pigment saturation is so high inside the like clay. Larry, you can also whisper me a you critique if you don't want it to pop up in chat. I get your point though, I dislike that myself. Thank you, Ashley, you're too kind. Oops. Head in the way. Thank you, Larry. Oh, Axis, you're going to bed. Okay. Is your homework alright? Did you like finish it? And did you enjoy it? And if you're gone already, goodbye, good night, and sweet dreams. Axis Triangle. I won't be online tomorrow, Axis. I won't be online. I need to work tomorrow in the like chemical firm I work at. Alright, alright, IPC. Have fun with your main streamer. This is starting to look decent, if I may say myself. But there is still more depth needed. Especially right next to the dog. And I guess everyone can see the little doggy now. Litteroni owning the land. Also, I need to reshade with indigo. Thank you so much, Axis Triangle. I don't know, somehow my chat stopped to adjust itself. It's probably my fault. All right. All right. Let's keep it that way. Almost, almost. I need to do one more thing. This will be just giving a tiny amount of blue into the reflection area. Right. Awesome, Harry. It's an exceptionally good photo which Crisco has sent me. So all these things are already given and I'm just adjusting a tiny bit. Also, it's a very bright dog. He is like blonde and white. Thank you. Thank you, Larry. That's the power of these pencils. You get very, very nice texture from them. So, as I said, the dog is blonde. So, I need to take a close look at him. So I probably want willow. Where's a good area to show? Willow and sun yellow to merge for the dog's fur. I'll just test it here because that area is gonna be white anyway. First seer, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy your time. And please let me know if you have any questions. It's not quite there. So that's not the right dog color. Is it the willow, which doesn't work, or the other color? So willow. Willow's all right, I think. So maybe willow and tangerine. Nope. Sometimes you have to do a bit of figuring out. I think I have the color right here. It's burnt sienna. Yeah, that's the right color. Okay. So for the dog, I will be using burnt sienna, sorry, willow pan, and probably the tiniest amount of yellow and burnt umber. Okay, where do I even start? Maybe at the ears. Okay.
Remove the cookie.
Dankeschön. Goodbye, Amanda. I hope you have a pleasant day. It was so nice to having you around again. And just let me remind you guys, if you haven't followed her yet and you like ball jointed dolls, porcelain dolls, or anything in that area, give a follow to Amanda. She's really awesome. So, all right. And thank you so much for the compliment as well. Good night. Okay, as you probably have noticed, I just got some food brought here so I can stream a bit longer. I hope you don't mind me eating a bit. So I even got some cake, which is awesome. Yeah, cake is awesome. Hey, I just noticed, Larry, I can show you how white the area stays. It's apple cake with raisins. So before I even started the painting, I applied masking fluid in this area, and I will take it off now. So you can see how white everything stays. All right. And here as well. So no harm done to the paper. All the all the colors. Let me have another. So I hope a few more people recognize the dog now. I mean, he does look more like a lion. Also, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'm always doing my best to answer them if I can. So, is anyone of the creature crew still here? Let me know what you think of this creature. About Roni the lion dog. Yeah, pretty pup, right? In case anyone is interested in stuff like that, it's a Pomerian. Like a Spitz kind of breed. And he's definitely only owning the land. I mean, this is his city. Sometimes people right next to me, next to my room,
completely freak out because I live next to a bridge and there can go only one person at a time over the bridge with their cars. So there are constant fights here. In case you just heard that, that was like one of these fights. The Pup King. Lion. Pup King. IPC, in case you are not reading the chat and only listening, Sam asked what the Mainstreamer project is all about. The answer I would give is insufficient, so you have to answer that. So, I need to cheat at one tiny place where I accidentally got color, and my gel pen is very, very empty, but I should be able to get at least like a tiny drop out of it. Or I'm not. Come on. Nope, this one's dead. But I had another empty one. Oh, I just take this stuff. Because one drop is all I need. Or 2 drops, and I'm at it. Good. Come on, please work for me. I know, like, the basic outlines, like Apian Creatures gets a few people he likes and thinks whom he thinks are good artists into his stream, interviews them, brings it all into a written form and makes a magazine called Mainstreamer out of it. But that's just a basic idea. It has more to it, but I can't tell you what because I'm like misinformed about that.
Hey Crisco, welcome back. I have started with Roni. Thank you so much. So everyone, this is the owner of the dog, Crisco the best. He's like a big doggy pillow, really. So, in case anyone is wondering about anything I do, please let me know and ask a question. Sounds like you need a coffee, Sam. I could need one myself. Luckily, I have cake though. Oh, okay. Okay, now I have the first layer of the coat down. I better have like a 2-minute break now.
and then I can continue for another hour. All right. I will be right back, guys. I will hurry in any case. So, see you right back.
I'm stupid. So I just talked all the time and asked you guys how you were and everything, and if anyone did something creative alongside me, and all the time my mic was muted. So sorry guys. Noob mistake. Thanks for like letting me know, Larry. Yeah, you noticed. First person here. So let me ask you guys again. Is anyone doing something creative right now? I'm always interested to know. No worries, Larry. I guess that's just the thing that happens to some, like, beginners. Oh, yeah, Larry. I'm thankful anyways, you let me know. Don't worry, I'm not mad or anything. So this is dry and this is dry. Let's rub off these parts. Ah, everything looks so much nicer without this masking fluid stuff. Do I want a primary wash there? Yes, I want one. Wacky22, how are you? I am fine. I am working on this request painting from Crisco the Great, who sent me this awesome reference picture of his dog Roni guarding Youth Hill in Bulgaria. And Shnogi is here. Hey Shnogi, how are you?
Everything is very relaxed today. Which I'm very happy about. Awesome. Free time at work is the best. Because you can like go to Reddit or Twitch, watch stuff without having like the bad conscience of having to do housework. Awesome, good to know that you are fine, Shnogi. Shnogi, you are like an art interested person. A few nights ago I made a search for like an art history lecture, and I actually found one. You could be interested in that stuff as well. You only have to like go to YouTube and insert Kunstgeschichte Vorlesung, right? And basically the first and only thing that pops up is an art history lecture. Awesome, wacky. I would do that too, but I don't have tea. That's not a brush. That's a brush. I have tea at home, but not like ready to drink. And my water heater is so slow and so loud that I don't want to do it during a stream. Which is why the only thing that's in my cup right now is cold coffee. Not really drinkable anymore. Oh, I just switched it. Let me know next time you enjoy a piece. I have like 3 different artists in my playlist. They are all from Free Music Archive, and you can look them up below the stream in the first box. And you can actually download all this music which I'm listening to for free on the link which I linked. So also it's legal, of course, to download that stuff. Nope, still not finished.
awesome. Like, if you're really into dramatic orchestral music, you've got to give Juno Reactor a listen. They are the guys who did the soundtrack for Matrix. And they have a really good record. I think it was called War Dogs, which I listened to quite often a few years ago. Sounds nice. Oh, sound went off? I have no clue what the last thing I said was, but I was also quiet for like at least 3 minutes and didn't say anything. Maybe the music was just too low. Alright. That's a relief, thank you, Wiki. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit confusing, but most people that come here have like the lurker mode inbuilt. I don't mind at all. Vito Cartoon, thank you so much for following. Awesome, Crisco. By the way, I googled how you got your name because the name Crisco sounded so familiar, and I like halfway expected it to be like an anime character, but I was completely mistaken. I know now who Crisco is. Hey, greetings from Germany to Venezuela, then. I hope you enjoy your time here. Please let me know if you have if you have any questions. Hey Loki, thank you for lurking, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Is this dry enough? Let's hope so. I'm so glad that I can finally get rid of this ugly stuff. I mean, it's a very, very helpful tool, but it doesn't look good. I think we just thank you so much. I hope you rest fine and well and recharge your imaginary energy. Hope to see you soon. I won't be around tomorrow in case you wonder, because I have to go to work. And thank you for the host again. Yeah, thank you for bringing new creatures. They are awesome people. Ah, okay. Christian. Crisco, yes, so. Yeah, I thought actually you were named after the rapper. Because he's like a Bulgarian rapper I read. And it was actually the first search result I got when I entered Crisco into the Google mask. But I like your version of getting the name much, much more. Also, I know your real name now. Thank you for telling me. Thanks, Chris. And don't worry about ego. Sometimes it's good to have an ego. You don't want to take control over you, like. I actually thought it would bring up either like some Nintendo character or an anime character. That's why I googled it, because it sounded so familiar to me somehow. Okay, I will do another willow layer. Hey Coco, how are you? Coco, this is Crisco's dog. This little fella here not only owns the land, his name is also Roni, and he's a Pomerian dog. So this may be interesting for you, Coco, because you can see how much I struggled with the whole thing. The only thing that comes like a bit easier to me is the dog, because I actually have practice in that. I don't have practice in landscapes, and
if you ask me, it shows. I mean, I'm pleased with the results so far, but I had a hard time achieving it, if you know what I mean. Do you know his lion dog already? Have you made a request picture of that as well? If yes, please show. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Crisco, can you like give a shout out to Coco again? So you haven't painted this one yet? Oh, lion dogs are like enormous and they eat people as a whole. They are also poisonous. And occasionally some breeds of lion dogs can fly. They are the most dangerous. Willow. Oh, Coco. Another maybe interesting thing for you. These are ink pencils. Not watercolor pencils, ink pencils. They have a higher pigment depth to them, which means you need to apply less to the paper to get more of a watercolor effect. They are not, however, liftable, which is quite common for ink. Also, they are much better value than Prismacolor pencils. What is getting ridiculous? I just want a tiny wash of yellow here to emphasize the sunlight hitting the dog just a tiny bit. Of course you want. Wait a second. I can show you the brand and box name. Come on. If only I weren't so disorganized. So, you see, it's a UK brand. They are Derwent, however you pronounce that. And they are the Inktense pencils. So you can like do all kinds of nice stuff with them. They are very easy to sharpen, that's the word I was looking for, and they have quite the unique effect. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, Derwent is a good brand, if you ask me. But I haven't used all the brands yet, so. Just a tiny amount of yellow.
All right.
Yeah, there are like 100 special charcoal brands. I personally use Cretacolor black chalk. Yeah, black chalk leads. That's the right name. Wolf's Carbon. Sounds dangerous, if you ask me. Also, a lot cheaper than a whole box of these is, but also very fascinating, especially like to someone like you. There are water-soluble graphite pencils. I even have some. I just don't use them regularly because I just prefer charcoal. Yeah, wolf dogs are like, nobody sees how dangerous they are, but really we should be careful about them. Coco, are you gonna stream today? What's new about it? Okay. You wrote you finished your finals today. Congratulations. I read you finished your nails and I thought, since when are you painting your nails? All right. Congratulations to finishing your finals. I hope your grades are gonna be fine. The mama chick, like your mom. Are you doing oils? Oh, probably pastels, I think. Yeah. Teal colored nails. I have the color right here. If you ever want to borrow it, please let me know and I will send it to you. You know what, you can also come over like and I'll do your nails. Ah. Awesome. Sounds really good. Yeah, probably goes well with your eyes, that color. Oops. Too bad you don't stream like now, because I would totally host you. Alright, enjoy your lurk mode, and I hope you enjoy the gym as well. I, for my part, never did. And I'll make sure, in case I catch you tonight, to stop around in your stream. I really need to see that MMA, sorry. Hey Chitty, how are you? It's Christmas soon. No, there's no sense in checking the mirror. I could really adjust the back of the dog now, so I can peel off like the remaining stuff. See you, Coco. So Crisco, can you recognize Roni a bit? Or do you like pronounce him Ronnie? That's good, thank you. Alright, I hope your work is fun, Wacky22. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Um, Hey JP, how are you today? So glad you came around for like the final moments of this piece. Of today that is. It will need another day of work, but I'm glad that I have Roni, the dog, almost finished. Thank you so much. I don't know if I mentioned it last time you were around. This is Crisco's dog. He made this beautiful shot of Roni in front of Youth Hill, how he's overwatching the city in the dawn. It's an awesome photo. He has a lot of fur. It's crazy. Hey Gmail, how are you? I don't have gouache. What for? I mean, what is gouache good for? Hope you had a nice sleep, Gmail. Ah, alright. You mean like for more layering? I know I Paint Creatures uses it regularly. Well, sorry, pronunciation is hard. Uses it regularly, but I can actually never tell when he's using gouache and when he's using watercolor. Chinese white to a watercolor. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, I completely cheated in this picture. I couldn't get the clouds right at first, so I had to correct it with a white, titanium white, and brilliant yellow wash, and like masked the area again. I would almost, I mean, everything holds on this, so I would guess it would be possible. Okay. I seem overdressed for painting. That's only because I'm like wearing this thing, right? A shirt, a business shirt. I actually have no clothes I don't paint in, so everything is kind of spoiled and it doesn't matter what I put on. Okay guys, let's get the stream to an end. I am looking for someone now we can host. Just to show you, especially Crisco, this is the dog in close-up with everything else. I hope I can be online on Wednesday. So I can continue this. So far I'm much happier with it than yesterday. I think you noticed, and I hope you still like it. Yeah, let's see who is online to host. Also, thank you guys for hanging around with me again. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I'm gonna switch to post streaming mode now, so you can get my socials if you want. For example, I'm on Twitter. I'm not like the most amazing Twitter person out there, but I usually let you know 30 minutes before I stream. So Bob Ross is online again. Coco, do you seem anyone who's like who's host worthy? Let's look into drawing. Hey, Ashley is still here. Awesome. Goodbye, JP. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's hope the doggy would be proud. And it has been a pleasure, really. I'm so glad you like the stream. Carson is online again. Do you guys like Carson? Carson drew it. There's also sketch request online. I think I will either host Carson or sketch request.
Tommaso, you can see my uptime
Oops.
on the chat.
Sorry. Too many windows. Yeah, Carson is great. Stain Dark Uni. Let me have a look at that guy. Stained Arcuni, I think that's better. She's good with light, certainly, but I'm looking for something traditional. What's on at Adobe? I mean, Adobe probably doesn't even care about a host. It won't load. Somehow Adobe doesn't work. Let me have a look at the chat one more time. Yeah, let's give Carson a host. He's amazing. Oh, Skyhook. I saw that too late.